Hello everybody, my name is Benji and welcome back to Planet Crafter, where things have changed drastically since the last episode. Last episode we placed the tree growers and started the insect progression, and I figured out in between episodes that the tree growers have to be placed... Wrong button. It's been a while since I played this game because I had so many episodes recorded. They have to be placed along the edge like this to actually grow trees, which we have successfully done at this point in time. We have a whole bunch with these Linfolia seeds all along the coast here, including over there. And then we have some Mark II tree growers that I have unlocked that have different seeds in them, some of which actually provide 150% oxygen bonus. In addition to that, I have also added some more drills, and I have added some heater tier 4s way off in the distance over there. We are nearing the end game, but in order to actually properly reach the end game, being this right here, first of all, Tree Spreader Tier 3 is going to help once we get it. But Fusion Energy Cells, 578.56 Giga Terraformation Index, of which we currently only have 18.25. We have unlocked everything for oxygen, we have unlocked everything for heat, and we have unlocked everything for pressure. These are the last two things we need. And as you can see by our current metrics, we're already producing a lot of shit. We're producing so much, and it's not enough. So recently I've been watching some I Am Kibitz videos, because he's also playing this game at the moment, and we all know I Am Kibitz, or at least I hope we all know I Am Kibitz. How do I interact with things? Yeah, left click. He goes crazy, and he beep boops and wins video games. So that's what we're going to be doing today. We are going to be setting up massive amounts of mining and just general things that can help us make super alloy, because super alloy is needed for the drill tier 4, the heater tier 4, and the tree spreader tier 2, which also uses fertilizer tier 2, which uses sulfur. And I actually am out of sulfur, so what I need to do is go around to all of the caves on the map that I have found and just get sulfur, because we need the sulfur. There's no other ifs, ands, or buts about it. We need the sulfur. So today is quite literally just going to be an episode of ramping up and beating everything that is currently in the game. We have roughly 1,000 kilowatts per hour available at this moment in time. We're going to be adding... I'm going to try to get 12 of everything. Like, I'm going to keep the stuff that we currently have with, like, all of the flower spreaders, tree spreaders, food growers, all the stuff that we currently have. And I'm just going to try to get, like, 4 more drill tier 4s, 4 more heater tier 4s, 6 more tree spreader tier 2s. I'm just going to try to get a whole bunch of those things. So we're going to need extra power. How do we get extra power? Well, through this nuclear fusion generator. We should only need 1 more, maybe 2 more. And pulsar quartz is decently expensive, but it only takes 5 pulsar quartz each. And pulsar quartz is just one of these, so we'll grab those. Some osmium. We'll need 8 osmium as well. I'm pretty sure it's 8 zeolite. Ooh, that's gonna cause an issue, actually. Okay, let's just start with 1 extra. And if we need more power, we can do nuclear as well. And then some iridium. And it's actually downstairs in the biolab. Here it is. And now we have enough for another fusion generator. We're going to place that over here, right next to our other fusion generator. If it'll let me. There. And now we have extra power. I thought we would have to put the energy fusion cells into that, but nope, I'm wrong. So now we have 3,000 available. That'll be more than enough. And the first thing that we need to do is get super alloy. And because I'm a bit of a cheater, I know how to get some very easy super alloy. So let me go on ahead. How much do each of these take? Each of these take 3, so we're gonna get enough to make 2 of them. 6. 6. And we'll only have to get 5 for right now. And then grab the last of that, and then now we have all 6. We need 6 osmium, and we also need, it's 2 iridium rods each. So we're gonna need, that's 10, 15, that's 16, that should be 18, if I'm correct. Perfection. And then we need the 6 osmium. And then we go this way. So I'm a dirty cheater. I watched Kibit's video because I was waiting. I got a little bit burnt out on the game just because I played it so much, and the end game currently in its status is very long and tedious. There's not really a lot to the end game. It's just, hey, I maxed out my technology, now I get to build more, and it's very, very slow and kind of boring. And that's a pretty popular opinion among the reviews on Steam and the other YouTubers that I have seen playing the game. But we found this cave in one of the previous episodes that has this alien door in it. And this cave is actually fantastic because of the fact that this cave will mine super alloys. And in addition to mining super alloys, obviously it's going to mine all of the other materials. Amazing. Just give give me materials. At this point, I am just a whore for materials. I will take quite possibly anything I can get. And I'm literally just going to go around the map. First of all, looking for sulfur. Sulfur is a main priority because sulfur will get us more tree spreaders and all of those kind of materials, like the fertilizers. And then the rest of the wrecks and bases and everything along those lines will get us the materials we need to craft super alloy. And at this point, it's just a grind. It's literally just an end-game grind. There is not really much else to it from here. It's just grinding until we're done. We can check all of the wrecks and stuff that we've been in and make sure that we didn't leave any materials behind, which is what I'm doing currently. I'm just going around all of the wrecks, and we're just gonna get materials. It's really, really that simple. That's all there is to it. So it's gonna be pretty boring at this point for me. Luckily, you guys aren't gonna have to see any piece of this until I actually get through everything. Because once I'm done upgrading, AFKing, whatever I need to do, obviously I'm gonna bring you guys back to see the final results. So in the meantime, thank you very much for watching. I hope you're enjoying. And I will be back once we get that fusion energy cell and see what all happens next. What was that? Secret wall. I remember somebody talking about a secret wall in one of the messages. I didn't know it was here. I promise I didn't cheat in that regard. We have plenty of those, so I'll take the rocket engine instead. Yeah, okay. And at this point, we're just gonna go, and I'll bring you guys back. See you in a few. So I'm in the middle of, you know, upgrading everything, gathering resources, all the good stuff. And the sky is purple. And I don't know why the sky is purple. Last time this happened, we got osmium asteroids. But I see no asteroids. And I'm very confused. But we have been making progress. At least a slight amount of progress. You can see some of our osmium is gone. We have upgraded the drills. I put some more drill, like ore extractors and stuff down. There goes the purple. I'm literally just running around grabbing resources. Like, this is the most boring gameplay I could imagine trying to show off for a video. So, yeah, just be glad that you don't have to do this. I'm hoping that they fix this end of game kind of like monotony in future updates. Because as it stands currently, it's not great. It's kind of obnoxious, actually. Just the gathering resources, and then put down a couple more of the same drill that I already have like 10 of, and then more resources. And it's an interesting choice for an endgame loop. Most endgames are tedious. Like Factorio's endgame is tedious. Satisfactory's endgame is tedious because there's no blueprint ability. And apparently this game's endgame is extremely tedious. It's kind of akin to Subnautica, where Subnautica's endgame is like that huge scavenger hunt for all of the different materials to get the cure up and running. It feels a lot like that, except it's super alloy instead. But it's fine. We're just doing it, getting it done. I have YouTube videos playing in the background. Shout out to I'm Kibitz for all of his wonderful content. If I remember, I'll put a link in the description to his channel. If you want more factory content kind of stuff, go check him out. He's pretty cool. Or just check out some of my other things on the channel, because I've got a lot of factory type games on the channel for your viewing pleasure. But I'm gonna get back to it. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. I'll see you soon. There's a lot of meteors hitting right now. I've never heard this many meteors hitting all at once. What is this? It's super alloy! Ow! I just got hit. Oh my goodness. Okay, hang on. There's super alloy raining from the skies. I put extra storage in here for stuff that we don't want. No! Give me the super alloys. They're still coming down. Holy crap, there's just super alloy like all over the ground. And yes, my food is low because I got smacked by a meteor, but still. Give me the precious nuggets. I know my oxygen is low too. I am not concerned. I will die, my inventory will get boxed, and then we will come back. Woo! Give me the last super alloy before I die. Alright, we're gonna die right outside the front of the cave. So, I've never seen that before. That was brand new. That was brand new for me. Also, look at all of our little DNA splicer guys. They remind me of viruses. Like, the prion thingies. That's what they remind me of. Let's see if we can find any more super alloys from that meteor storm. That super alloy meteor storm could not have come at a better time in the game, I swear. It's like it heard me griping and complaining about how long it was taking to gather materials for super alloys, and then it just decided to give me super alloy for free. No, I don't see any more super alloy. Where's my box? Where's my box? Where's my box? What? You've got to be kidding me. It should be right here. No. No. Oh, come on. Man. I lost 14 super alloy to some stupid glitch. That irks me. That really irks me. Man. That's just straight up upsetting. Like, that is honestly just straight up, completely and entirely upsetting. I'm very miffed about that. But it's okay, we almost have a full inventory of super alloy. This is continuing to mine super alloy for us. I'm just a little upset. Alright. I'm gonna get back to work on all of the things. We're almost finished with my expansion of the mining drill tier 4s, and then I'm gonna move on to expanding the heater tier 4s. I can use some of my current excess iron to expand the heater tier 4s. Like placement platform, while I wait to gather the iridium and the materials to get the rods. Other than that, I'm essentially just expanding the mining operations. Like, I'm going to move or upgrade the mine that's currently attached to the base to a Mark II miner, just to get more resources. I upgraded the aluminum miner to a Mark II miner. I went and collected all of the stuff that I could for the uranium, which is why we have an extra rod in here now. We can upgrade all of that to power at some point if we so chose. I need another bin for super alloy. Suffering from success. And yeah, essentially I'm just doing this whole back and forth thing. Once the miners are all empty and I've upgraded a whole bunch of stuff, I'm going to end up moving our tree spreaders to somewhere else because they're kind of blocking a lot of the base at the moment. At least the tier 2 ones are, so I'm going to move those somewhere else. The Mark 1s can stay where they're at because they're along the shoreline, and that's fine. It doesn't block my movement at all. And we're just literally expanding. I'll probably upgrade some of the tier 2s, or tier 1s to tier 2s, and that'll be that. And we will be back momentarily. I'm on top of the world. It's, a little spooky up here with the textures. I can see straight through. A lot of things, actually. How did I get up here, you might wonder? Well, jetpack helps. Well, no. Uh-oh. I haven't saved. Oh, dear. Woo! We got it. We did it. We did it. We did it. We did it. That could have been bad. Could have been very bad. Yeah, why was I up there? There was an iridium asteroid. I called down an iridium rocket storm. And an iridium asteroid landed up there, and I couldn't get to it, which was making me sad. So I just kinda Skyrim horsed it my way up there. And I mean, it worked. You saw me up there. It did work. I don't recommend doing that, though. It's obviously not intended. But who cares about what is and isn't intended? This is a video game. Update. We're done with the drills. We're moving on to the heaters. Update complete. See you guys soon. It's happening again, and there's a big light. Sorry. I didn't know the light was going to be there. Give me the alloy. I don't even know where to go. I don't know where to go. I don't know where to look. I don't know what to do. Give it to me. I can't track these things. It's so hard to track them as they roll around on the ground. If I keep getting hit, I'm gonna die if I keep getting hit. Hang on. I need food. Give. Okay, so that's interesting. Not every single one gives you a super alloy. I wish the screen shake wasn't so frickin' violent. I'd actually be able to gather some more of these things. So one thing that I do know about these meteor storms, because I looked it up, is the fact that eventually, over time, like if you wait long enough, is it happening again? Oh my goodness. I'm so glad I started recording. This is crazy. You wouldn't have believed me if I just told you that this happened twice in a row. But now you're seeing it, and oh my goodness. The super alloy from the meteor storms despawns over time. So over time, the super alloy would go away and leave. It just poofs out of existence. So we need to be quick in running around and just getting as many as we freaking can. Oh, come on. See what I mean by violent screen shake? Like, my mouse is not moving in the slightest, and there's no possible way that I can artificially compensate for these meteors. Like, I cannot artificially compensate for that screen shake. But hey, it's free super alloy, so I can't complain too much. The game's just giving me what I wanted. Oh my gosh. That's insane. I need to go back, I need to dump my inventory, and then I need to keep gathering. I'm literally just gonna go to the methane chest and just hit the dump inventory button so I can keep gathering, like, as fast as possible. This is insane. Plus, I've recorded every single one of those that have happened. 3 have happened. The 2 that just happened back to back. And then the one that I showed earlier this video. So I've shown every single one. Anyway, I'm gonna just keep cleanup duty going. What can I give an update on? We finished the heaters. Heaters are done. Heaters are completely done. I'm about to start launching rockets. That's why I had rocket engines in my inventory and why I was doing iridium asteroids. Which there's still apparently a lot of iridium that I missed, so that's cool. I think at this point, all the super alloys kaputs. All the super alloys probably despawned if I haven't grabbed it yet. I'm just gonna take a quick look around. Oh well, we got a lot. That's what matters. But yeah, heaters are done. We've got 15 of them now. We have 15 heaters, Mark IV. We have 15 miners, Mark IV. We still have all of our Vigitube tier 3s. Ooh, I'm gonna die of thirst. Hang on, I need water. There we go. Ooh, my screen was going black. We're almost 3% of the way to insects. We're at 31 on the Gigaterraformation Index. We just need more of everything, and then I just need to let the game run on its own, probably for a little bit. But yeah, 15 heaters, 15 drills, 7 ore extractors, 1,500 available stuff, so I'm gonna start making more tree spreader tier 2s and more trees and stuff. Other than that, I don't really have a plan for anything, so I'm just gonna keep on keeping on, launch rockets, just do that whole shebang, and hopefully this episode I can still get a fusion thing and do all of that. It might be a long video because of it, but still. See you guys soon. By the way, this is what happens when you try to launch multiple rockets at once. They just kind of clip into one another, and that makes them freak out like this. And eventually, I think this one launched first. I don't know. We'll just watch. Eventually, they just kind of pop out of existence. But yeah, that one. Yeah, there it goes. And then this one will go very shortly afterwards. Pop. There it goes. So that's what happens with that. Those were both uranium rockets to boost heat. So far, it doesn't look like it worked. But that's fine. Yeah, we don't need the uranium. Like, we really don't. We do not need the uranium. But that kind of barely did anything. I want all of these in the millions, so that just means I need to launch more rockets and place more things, but I don't feel like placing more heaters because every single heater tier 4 requires 2 iridium rods, and my iridium is bad at the moment, so I'm not thrilled about trying to do anything iridium related. I do have both the mines. I actually do need to check up on all of my mines because it's been a while at this point, so yeah. I promise this time I'll actually only bring you guys back in no matter what interesting thing happens between now and then. Oh, now this guy's angry. No matter what interesting thing happens between now and then, I promise I will not bring you guys back in until we have the end game. Yeah. So I said I wouldn't bring you back until we had the final milestone, but it literally took like an hour and a half to get to the tier 3, which, fun fact, is only 1 extra fertilizer tier 2 than the tier 2s. And it's significantly more oxygen and significantly more biomass. So I'm just going to upgrade the stuff that we currently have and just do it, and it'll be fine. Granted, I have, like, no algae, so there's not really a way for me to upgrade them all as of yet. I have completely exhausted my algae supplies at this point in time. Where's my beans? There they are. My squash, rather. My squash is over here. I've got a bunch of fertilizer tier 1 ready to upgrade into fertilizer tier 2. I just want to get one of these to a point where we can look at it. Also, yes, we have so many drills, and yet it is still going to take forever for everything to actually finish. So this is a good candidate. It has a seed mark 150% in it, so there we go. And this will help, like getting the tree grower tier 3s instead of the tier 2s, especially on the ones that have 150% growth capacity, will help us advance along our oxygen. I also have the ability to send infinite oxygen multiplier rockets, so I'm really primarily focusing oxygen at this point. I have placed so many miners and heaters and sent so many miner and heater multiplying rockets into the atmosphere that building one or two more like miners and heaters at this point does nothing. It literally does nothing to actually boost our production. Like, it is a significant fraction of a dent in the terraformation index. So it's worthless for me to continue futilely trying to upgrade the miner supply and the heater supply. It's pointless. I just need to focus on the tier 3 tree growers and pray, essentially. Where are my squash? Why did I put them over here? I don't know why I put my squash over there, but it's kind of ticking me off. And at this point, it's literally just a waiting game. Like, waiting for methane cartridges to be finished so that I can upgrade my fertilizer into fertilizer tier 2, and then the fertilizer tier 2... I need one more squash. The fertilizer tier 2 so that we can upgrade our tier 2 tree growers to tier 3 tree growers, and eventually just make more tier 3 tree growers and try to find some 150% multiplier seeds out and about in the wilderness, because that's the only place to find them. I also figured out that if you die while you have like a special meteor storm going on, like the really cool super alloy meteor storms being one of them, you do not keep your inventory. It does not drop on death, which is so stupid, and I honestly hate it, but there's really not much we can do about that fact. So right now it's literally just this, looking through the jungle for ones that have 150 multipliers on them, and then upgrading them from there. I think this one has 150. Nope, 125. How about you? You have 150. And this is it. This is all we're doing. I might actually take all of the tier 3s, which are now going to be so much harder to find, I just realized. I might take them and put them somewhere else so that they're easier to find with our 150 multiplier seeds, 150% multiplier seeds. I feel like that's probably a good idea for in the long run. What is this? I don't have any miners or tree growers over here. Maybe that's something that's happening with the terraformation index now that we're getting it higher. I don't know. All I know is that this is a nightmare, and I'm living it to the fullest extent of the word at the moment. And I'm not really here for it, actually, in all honesty. Like, having to go around and just upgrade the same systems over and over again is so boring. Do I think Planet Crafter is still worth the time and effort that I've put into it? It's still worth the time and the money that I spent on it? Yes. Yes, absolutely. I still think the game is fantastic. And I've still really, really enjoyed playing it. Do I think that the endgame needs a whole bunch of work done to make it more enjoyable? Also, yes. Because look at this. This is ridiculous. Trying to go through here and remember, did I check this one? Did I not check this one? It's a mess. It's a mess. And this is my own fault. I didn't really think about the fact that... Do I have that oxygen on me still? No. Okay. I didn't think about the fact that I would be upgrading these to tier 3s. And I would need the 150 multiplier seeds in, you know, an accessible place. I didn't think about that. But that's my own fault, my own piss poor planning. It's fine. We're gonna be okay. It'll work out in the end. Even if I end up having to go through off camera and tear every single one of these down in order to actually find all of the ones that are the 150 multiplier seeds. I'll do it. Will I be happy about it? Fuck no. Will I do it? Fuck yes. Will I record it? Fuck no. You guys don't want to see this. You do not want to see all of the mess that I'm going through with all of this. But yeah, that is all I have for today. Next episode, we will be kicking off with the manufacturing and the unlock of our final objective, that, like, quantum stupid thing. I forget what it's called. It's the fuel cell... The fusion fuel cell that we need to put in some of the ships that have fusion fuel cells that got drained. And I know which one we're going to do first. We're going to go do the loop first, because the loop is really intriguing to me. And then we're just going to bounce around a little bit until we find other ones that need our help. But for right now, that is all I have for you wonderful people. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed, even if it sounds like I might not have enjoyed today's episode very much. I still love Planet Crafter, still think it's been worth it. I'm still enjoying it, it's just a little bit tedious at this point in time. And that's just Endgame, you know, it is what it is at this point, essentially. But without further ado, adios, sayonara, au revoir, hasta la vista, das vidania, auf Wiedersehen, ciao, and goodbye. Please have yourselves all a wonderful day. Get some sleep if you need to. Don't forget to stay hydrated. Looking at you. Drink water. This video is in the bag, and I will see you guys in the next one. Later, y'all.